Hi everyone, and welcome to my second in a series of Prime reviews. Thank you for all your comments for my last review. I was really tired when I made that last review of Optimus Prime, and I didn't really think I did the figure justice, but it seems a lot of you pleased with the video I did, so anyhow, I shall continue to do the series of Primes, and of course this is my second one. Initially I was going to do the Master Prime, then I remembered I picked up a figure last year at Auto Assembly, which was Transformers Juniors. I was lucky enough to pick up this triple pack here, which contains the Junior of Chrome Dome, Prime and Fortress Maximus, which are miniature versions, junior versions of Transformers. From memory, there are quite a few of these floating around. There's Metroplex, Star Saber, and a few others Trypticon floating around, which hopefully I may invest in later on. But for the time being, I've only got these three figures, and these are almost near identical replicas, almost like the world's smallest Transformers of the day. That is exactly what they were. They were world's smallest Transformers of their day in terms of the way they transform and so forth, but miniature versions. And this is the figure I've got there. I do apologise about the poor lighting. It is pretty bad, but I hope to resolve that once my baby moves out of our bedroom, which is where he's located at the moment. Hence why I'm doing my reviews in here, in the restaurant. Anyhow, without further ado, I'll start the figure off in his robot mode, which is, of course, again is the same Prime. I should have pulled out my old Prime as a size comparison. He's roughly about 3/4 of the size of Prime itself overall. He's obviously got his, he hasn't got the clear windows as you would do normally in the Prime, but the more of the anime kind of style is probably the best way I can put it. Build quality isn't as nice as the original Prime, I've got to admit. It feels a little bit cheap and tacky, but however the front part itself there is still die-cast and obviously retains a lot of the original features of G1 Prime. What else can I say about the figure itself? I mean, there's not a great deal I can say about it, but its transformation mode, almost near identical, apart from one thing. Obviously his little iron blast itself there, and his fists do come out as you would do in G1. Difference is the head doesn't fall back, the head comes off like so. So you're left with this little dimple where his head would normally go, which is a shame, but it's not a big deal. It doesn't take anything much away from the figure. And unfortunately with this figure it is slightly, it doesn't quite go into place. It does feel like a slight knockoff, to be honest. Yeah, in terms of the build quality, it's not Takara's finest hour for sure. I'm sure with a little bit of adjustments there, we can see where his arm doesn't go into place properly. It is very tight and there's not much maneuverability. Plastic wheels along there rather than rubber tyres, and you know, you've got that kind of mechanism in between his crotch area which simply just clicks into place. This simply doesn't have that mechanism at all. It simply just fold back and kind of click into place. But it's held together more by the tension of the fuel tanks pushing against his elbows. or where his elbows would be. Full feet up. Yeah, and basically that's Prime there in his trailer cab mode. What he also has, he does have his little trailer as well. It is made of cardboard. I've not bothered to make it up into his trailer, which is obviously very similar to the original Masterpiece Prime, which also came with a little cardboard trailer. And obviously just left with the bits and pieces, like I said, the Iron Blaster, the two little fists, and his head. One thing as well, yeah, I don't know whether it's just my one where they missed out his eyes, but these are blacked out. So whether or not they've simply missed it, or maybe someone's... No, I'm guessing they've missed this one. But apart from that, yeah. It's a nice little figure. It's nice to add to the collection for gimmicky purposes. I mean, it's not really a figure I have on display. I mainly keep these in the boxes. But they are nice to add to a collection of primes if you are a collector of primes. Yeah, anyway, as you can tell, I'm still really tired. Having a newborn baby in the house obviously does wear you out. But I'll continue with these primes anyway, so hopefully the next prime I shall do is Power Master Prime. Thank you to all my new subscribers. I've obviously been messaging you privately as well to thank you, so you know who you are. And please leave your comments below, and I'll write back. I'll always write back. As a good old Optimus Prime used to say, if you've got the time to write to me, then I'm going to have the time to write back to you. So yeah, this is Chief 88888 and Optimus Prime Jr. saying ta-ra for now.